We got to bring up the tight end talk. Trav broke a tight end record this year, or I don't know if it was a tight end record or if it's just a regular record, but 4 touchdowns on 25 yards, one of the most buns records of all times. Like
tutties with no
more touchdowns than yards per reception.
Just
but immediately come right after any record that you or him break, you get the comparison. It's like Kobe versus LeBron. Like the moment one of you two do something, automatically the congregation for the other tight end is immediately on social media and the comparisons begin. Is it annoying to you guys to constantly be compared to each other? Or I don't know. What's that like?
It's go ahead, Rob. It's your question.
All right. Oh my gosh. First of all, beginning in my career, with Travis going, having his first 1,000-yard season and all that, and I'm having 1,000 yards, and he's coming on the scene because I was about 2 years ahead. And obviously, you're young. You got that juice. I'm competing. I'm like this mofo. Like this guy ain't taking my spot. Like you amped up my game for sure. At that age, you're on the lookout for that stuff. You care. You care big time. I'm like, this guy ain't taking my spot. And then he does it again the next year. I'm like, all right, this guy's for real though. And then it's pissing me off. I'm like, he's trying to take my number 1 spot. And I can tell. And then, over the last, and then you did it again. And then I started appreciating it. I'm like, oh man, this guy's a real deal. Travis is a real deal for sure. He's putting up 1,000 yards every year, all these catches, touchdowns, all that good stuff. He's leading the offense. And like I said, it made me amp up my game. I'm like, I can't slack one bit. Like you always got someone coming for you. You always got someone better than you coming, right behind your tail. And you definitely helped my game big time because, without that push, you're never going to get better. And then that 1 year, you broke my the receiving yard record. I was like 1,300 yards, and you got like 14 or something. And Kittle did too, and I was like,
Kittle smoked me 45 minutes later. He got me.
These motherfuckers. I was like, oh, I got to get back out on the field. I got to get back out, And then, when you're that age, you got that thrill in you and all that. It definitely was a challenge to me. And without that challenge, I don't think I would have been as developed as I was and as competitive as I was for sure. But over the last year now, I see you just doing your thing. You got 7 1,000-yard seasons in a row. You had over 100 catches this year. It's just I'm appreciating your greatness, man. What you're doing for the position. At first you want to be the highest paid tight end. Your ego's in the game, and at first,
yeah.
I'm glad that it's out the window now, and it makes me appreciate what you're doing as well, man. You're getting the tight ends on the map. You're making, I don't know, 17 or whatever you're making this year, and I still think you're underpaid for sure. You probably have more yards than any receiver the past 5 years, even Devontae Adams, and he's making like 29, 30 a year. So it's just great what you're doing, putting everyone on the map as well, and just continuing that position to greatness. But there is one record that I do not want to see broken. Now, I would probably be bummed for about a week.
So this year was probably which one?
And it's the touchdown record, man. That's the only record.
I don't know if it'll ever be touched, dude.
That's the only record where I'm still proud of. You beat the 100-yard games, which I knew that was going to happen. You're going to beat that for sure. I was like, it's greatness. You're doing great. But I'm like, that touchdown record, you were at 12 this year.
That's mine.
Like,
that's
12. This was my best run at it, dude. This will probably be my last best run at it.
It started off hot.
Dude, started off real hot. I thought about week 10, I thought, man, I got a chance to at least touch it. Maybe not get more than 17, but I got a chance to at least touch it. Yeah. Not a fucking chance. And that year alone, man, because that was before all these RPO game, because that's where I get a lot of my catches are off these RPOs and stuff like that. The year you had with the Patriots, I think it was 2011. No.
Yeah, 2011.
2011, man. You took the league by storm, baby. Led the entire league in touchdowns. That had to feel lovely getting in the zone every game like that.
It was literally, I literally lived my life like that movie that we were talking about in 2011. I don't
Willie Beam.
It could ever be, repeated. It was just wild. That mindset that I had. I was so beat up, to tell you the truth. It was incredible how beat up I was. I was swollen. My elbows were swollen every week. I had like bursa sacks broken. I didn't do one single.
Jeez,
didn't do one
bursitis, man. People don't realize.
You didn't do any treatment. Why didn't you do any treatment?
Was my first 2 years. It was.
Were you cold tubbing it at least? Were you like saunaing it up? Were you getting some blood flow?
Yeah, just once in a while, some cold tub, man. I didn't really know, man. It was let me after the game, let me party, let me pound some beer, get numb from that, and
that's the way it is when you're young, though. When you're young, it's like, hey, you feel invincible.
I was feeling 100%. Invincible on the field as well. It was like, yo, just give me the ball, man. I'm just gonna run full speed. I don't care. I'm taking these huge, massive hits, and it was weird. It was one of those years where I couldn't even feel pain. It was just a blessing to be out on the field and be in that mindset. And it was just feed me. It was weird. It was just feed me. It's like, Tom, I'm gonna get open in the red zone no matter what. That mindset, man, was just incredible. I was 22 years old, and it just was the best year ever, dude. It really was.
Owning it.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, brother. I appreciate what you said. I don't want time to fly by and me not say I appreciate that. But I definitely have been chasing your greatness ever since that year, man. Even because that was the year that I actually switched to tight end. Was the year that you took the fucking league by storm, and I was like, I want to be that fucking guy. He looks like he's having a fuck ton of fun, and he's owning everybody in the National Football League. I want to be that guy, and yeah, dude, I've been chasing your greatness ever since. Obviously, still chasing it, trying to get to 17. I still fell at 5 short, man.
You ain't getting that one. I might have to come back and try to get that back.
Coming out of retirement again.
Yo,
Screw this.
Come out. No, I'm only playing from the 40-yard line in. Sign me a contract. Pay me whatever you think I'm worth from 40 yards and in. And
well, you better watch what you say, dog. There's probably 32 teams that'll take that contract right now, dude. You better watch out.
Yeah, there is, I bet.